Now you can get the same uncompromising truth you've come to expect from the Final Call newspaper on all your connected devices. Subscribe to the Final Call Digital Edition today. Go to subscribe.finalcalldigital.com.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the one God, to whom all praise is forever due, we thank Allah for his coming to us in the person of Master Fard Muhammad and raising in our midst his exalted Christ, the eternal leader of the nation of Islam, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We thank them both for their anointed, the Jesus in our midst, our light-giving son, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I greet my beloved brothers and sisters in the words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. We are moving toward the end of Study Guide 17, wherein we find ourselves preparing and arming for the final conflict. The war with the open enemy cannot be won unless and until we defeat the enemy within self and then the enemy in the house. Tonight, we will read and discuss part 3 of the analysis in Study Guide 17. How do we protect ourselves from being drawn into the conspiracy to kill the messenger of Allah? Whether we are drawn in through ignorance or knowingly and deliberately, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan can save us from the sin of ignorance with teaching and giving us this course of study, but we have to engage in the study. If we are moved by envy, however, no knowledge can turn that aside. Remember, no one is beyond the capacity to become a Judas. Not me, not you, not anyone. Judas did not even know he was a traitor. Get into that tonight in your discussion. What was the disposition of Judas that made him susceptible to becoming a traitor? What was the process that took Judas from being a close friend and disciple of Jesus to the wretched individual that he ultimately became? How did his perception of Jesus change so drastically? Beloved, I took part in a town hall meeting hosted by a Black Health Coalition this week. And I experienced in real time that third category of Minister Farrakhan's enemies, the scared to death Negro. A brilliant person, a doctor, an innovator, and yet, instead of using that brilliance to help Minister Farrakhan and help the black community in the quest to identify what is best for us as a people, this person was passionately recruiting black people to be guinea pigs for the clinical trials on the COVID-19 vaccine. During the Q&A, when one of the participants said she would never take the vaccination, he accused her of being selfish. Naturally, when I had the opportunity to speak after him, I remained civil, but I had to go in on the claims he was making. He was claiming that the vaccine is the only way we can be saved from COVID-19. I had to take his position apart piece by piece. I did not attack him but I went in to completely annihilate his argument. Unfortunately, he is only one of an army of black politicians, professionals, and others who are going all out on a campaign to get black and brown people to subject ourselves to something that is not only morally wrong, it is scientifically unsustainable. So we have to get out into the highways and byways and take any and every opportunity to spread the knowledge of God's law and God's will given to us by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in the Criterion on July 4th. May Allah bless each and every one of us with love and the light of understanding. Assalamu alaikum.